Week 8 could see the Season 2 title clinched depending on how the results happen today. We've got Parmesan versus Flaberdeen, Flaberdeen versus Scrandinavia, and Parmesan versus Scrandinavia. Looking at the Scrandinavia lineup, they have a 7-man team for this match today with the return of Greg and Kev for the team, so they'll be looking strong. And with a good shout of clinching the Season 2 title, they'll be hoping with the extra numbers they'll have the manpower for it. Moving our focus now to Flaberdeen, and Flaberdeen are going to be short this week and will face sub-penalties with only Brad, Johnny, Paul and Jordan available, with Captain James missing out this week. They need to be taking points from all their games if they want to stop Scandinavia taking the title today, and it's going to be an uphill task with the numbers that they have. Finally, with the Parmesan Belgrade team, they have a great lineup with a large number of members available this week, with Paul returning back from them, Penny coming in for the second week, and Gareth coming back into the team, and they'll be looking to close the gap on Flaberdeen in second place and to move up the bottom of the league. Turning attentions to the league, you can see that that distance between Flaberdeen and Parmesan has closed out recently, but Scrandinavia storming away at the top of the league, putting them in the position today to secure that title. Can Flaberdeen hold on to second, and can Scandinavia take the title today? Opening game of Week 8 sees Flaberdeen versus Parmesan Belgrade. Flaberdeen in blue, Parmesan Belgrade in white. Early on here we see Flaberdeen on the attack, and a save there by Captain Lewis for Parmesan Belgrade there. Welcoming Jordan, making his debut at Fat Fives, and early there Richie almost putting the goal past Chopper, who is playing on loan for Flaberdeen today, so they will receive a -2 player penalty to make up for a 5-man team. As I was saying, welcoming Jordan for his debut at Fat Fives today. We're excited for another member to join the league. And here comes Johnny with Flaberdeen moving forward, but a good block there by Paul. Coming forward for Parmesan, playing across to Burnley. And a save there from Chopper. I think he's taken that one in the face. You can see a little bit shake of the head, trying to make sure he is okay after that. Taking a bit of time to recover. Looking to play from the back now, Chopper playing it out to Jordan. Jordan looking for options, deciding to move forward himself with the ball at feet. Tries to play it past Richie, but unsuccessful. And Paul once again winning that ball. Burnley up front, playing it wide to Richie. Richie with a shot, and it's an early goal for Parmesan Belgrade. They are closing this gap to Flaberdeen in second place. And Flaberdeen have the extra pressure of meaning that they need to get points today in all their games, otherwise Scandinavia can take the title for Season 2. And this is not the start that Flaberdeen would want. Lovely finish there by Richie with the powerful play shot into the corner, nothing Chopper can do. And Flaberdeen now coming forward, trying to find an early equaliser in this game, although currently with the points penalty they're 3 goals behind. Brad there with the shot, but he's got enough of a block on there from the Parmesan Belgrade defence that it trickles by the goal. Lewis quickly playing it out to Burnley, who's up front his own, playing it out to Richie. Can we see a repeat? No. Chopper this time manages to get a save on to stop Richie getting a second goal early on in this game. Paul can't get the ball out from his feet as Brad comes over to tackle. Jordan there battling with Burnley and manages to get the ball back to Chopper in goals. Brad now coming forward, looking for option, but is finding a wall of Parmesan Belgrade defence there. Jordan with a shot from long. Lewis can't get a hold of the ball there. Johnny picking it up, finding Jordan there, but it's lost out with Richie intercepting. Brad now has it. Brad coming forward. Brad with a shot. Oh, that was destined to go in, but Baz got a very crucial block there, and as Baz clears that ball Route 1 style, finding Richie out wide, and the ball goes back to the Parmesan keeper. Quickly out to Burnley, trying to find Paul on the counter-attack. Shot across, foot saved there by Chopper, keeping that shot out. Johnny now picking up the ball off of Burnley, but can't get the ball out to Jordan, or can he? Is Jordan going to get there enough time? There's a good battle going in the corners from Richie and Jordan. Jordan comes out on top. Johnny with a shot. Oh my word, how is Johnny missed that? Open goal and against the post. Flaberdeen needed that goal, and here come Parmesan again with Richie, but the shot is high and wide. Paul picking up. Johnny trying to close down. Burnley's in space. Can Burnley produce some feet magic? Yes, he can. He's around Jordan. Oh, and the shot just wider. And a save from Chopper as he's on the ground there. And the ball's quickly back out Johnny can't pick up the ball off of Paul there, and Parmesan Belgrade coming forward again after a great save there by Chopper. Ball up the line, but Jordan gets in front of Paul and plays it back to the on-loan goalkeeper. Johnny now receiving the ball after being rolled up by Chopper. Paul for Flaberdeen taking the shot, and it's going across goal there. No one on the end of it, and Richie will calmly play that back to Lewis. Parmesan breaking away now quickly on the counter-attack. Burnley trying to get past two, does, and the shot there from Gareth, saved by Chopper. Absolute instinct save there, managed to get across that and stop it. Richie now with the back heel, and Chopper manages to get a foot on that. Not as powerful as Richie would have liked. And here comes Brad on the counter. Brad with a shot! And a great save there by Lewis. Looks like Brad was going to slot that between the legs of Lewis and goals, but he manages to keep that out. Penny now with the ball for Parmesan, but Jordan wins it well. Paul for Flaberdeen picks it up to Brad again. Brad trying again, and it's wide with that shot. Gareth now picks up that loose ball and plays it back to Lewis. Gareth once again for Parmesan in the Flaberdeen half. Gareth battling with Jordan, and the referee looks like they've given the free kick. Jordan not contesting it. Good sportsmanship there. Gareth now looking to see what he can produce from here. Scoops the ball up to the back post. Brad has read it though and sees the ball back to Chopper, and a quick roll out. Flaberdeen are on the counter. Johnny now seeing Jordan in the middle. Jordan with a shot. Jordan with the opening goal for Flaberdeen, and his first goal at Fat Fies. Camera's caught a little bit of it. A little bit of it is off camera though, but it looks like a lovely finish by Jordan. Great through ball from Johnny. First time with Jordan. And it looks like it went into the top left corner of the goal there. Apologies for missing the finishing shot there. But Flaberdeen now 1-0, and Johnny already has it. And Johnny off camera has scored. Cameraman not able to keep up with the pace of the attack there from Flaberdeen. Burnley caught trying to play the clever ball past Johnny. Johnny read it. Cameraman can't keep up with the action, and Johnny slots the ball away there. Quick turnaround here from Flaberdeen from being 1-0 down to 2-1. That's Flaberdeen looking for the free kick there from Jordan, but not getting it. And Johnny with the shot, and it's deflected back up into the defence. But here come Parmesan on the counter with Gareth. Gareth going around Brad, looking for options now. Takes the shot. A wonderful finish there from Gareth. Absolute brilliance there. Manages to skip past Brad with the trailing foot there trying to intercept. Doesn't like the options that are on. Decides then to take the shot himself after making the space. And an absolute bullet that only Chopper and the rest of Flaberdeen are just left standing and watching. Fast-paced game this is today. 2-2 now between the teams. Flaberdeen getting that ball long. Jordan trying to take on Richie once again, but Richie does get to the ball first. Richie now moving forward. Brad with the interception there, and Flaberdeen on the counter now. Ball switching over, but Penny has read it and got in front of Johnny and ensures that ball gets back to Lewis in goals. Lewis now looking to quickly start a counter-attack, but the ball's been lost by Burnley's pass in. Jordan with a shot, and what a goal there from Jordan from distance. That's 2 now on his debut. He is making a fantastic positive impact onto Flaberdeen, and it's giving them a chance to be walking away from this game with 3 points. Jordan there, lovely, making a bit of space. Long shot there, right into the bottom corner, goes through a ruckus of bodies. Lewis seeing it late and can't get into position to do anything about it. 3-2 now for Flaberdeen, and they will be looking at the positive that they have managed to come back from being behind and also taking the lead from a equalising position. Brad now picking up that ball after a loose rollout. Brad with the shot, and there we go. 4-2 now to Flaberdeen, and more importantly, with the -2 sub-penalties, it now means that the aggregate score is 2-2. So Flaberdeen have now overcome the penalties and have everything to play for now. Lovely finish there by Brad, but you have to lay some responsibility at Lewis for that poor rollout. Not giving the shout there. Brad seeing it and finishing off. Flaberdeen coming again now. Johnny playing the ball to Jordan. Richie managed to stop it, but Jordan's won the ball again. Finds Johnny. Johnny with a shot. Just wide there by Johnny. That would have been a 5th for Flaberdeen if it went in. Brad back to Johnny. Johnny to Brad. Brad now playing with the ball. Back heel there to Jordan. It's managed to come back to Brad in the middle of the pitch with Johnny. Can't get the ball under control, and Penny hoofs that out of the pitch and over the railings. Restarting now with Flaberdeen having the ball in their defence and a quick roll out to Jordan. Cameraman's getting themselves positioned. Jordan coming forward now, looking for support. Finds Brad. Brad with the shot, and he does manage to get it in, and that is the 5th goal for Flaberdeen. They are now leading this game by 1 goal on the aggregate. Pitch score they're leading by 3, which puts them in a comfortable position. Can they hold on to this? Great finish there by Brad. Lewis came out to try and close the distance, but Brad managed to dink it into the corner to get it past Lewis. Parmesan Belgrade trailing in this match, both on pitch and aggregate. Can they galvanise the team to get some goals, to try and get back hold of this game? Gareth now, lovely control of the ball, finding Ryan there. Ryan with a shot, and it's a good save there by Chopper. Ball's rolled out the box though, and Jordan's picked it up, and Jordan looking to come forward, twisting and turning, but can't find that space and plays it back to Chopper. Parmesan now in their own half of the pitch, looking to come forward in the counter. Paul to Gareth. Gareth holding off Jordan, looking for options here with a shot. Great save again there by Chopper. He's keeping these goals out. Paul now looking for options. Oh, and has Paul touched that ball in the box? Yes, the referee has said that he has. Paul caught in 2 minds there about what to do. Let's have a look quickly at this. Yeah, you can see there, the ball in its entirety is in the box. There's a little touch from Paul's foot there. You can see it there. He tried to pull that foot back, but the contact was already there. Gareth now to equalise it. Yes, he gets the goal there, and that makes the score on the pitch 5-3, but in aggregate, it's 3-all now, hence the term equaliser in that, if that caused any confusion for viewers. 5-3 now. Flaberdeen still have the lead on the pitch, and can that help them to focus and ensure that they do not let this game go out of their hands? Johnny now. Oh, and Johnny just wide. That would have been a fantastic reply to conceding that penalty, which, fair play to the referee, was a penalty, and some good eagle eye refereeing there. Jordan coming forward with the ball now for Flaberdeen. Tries to play it past Penny, but Penny gets a foot into block. Gareth now takes the shot, and a save there from Chopper. Gareth now picking up that loose ball, turning around Paul. Gareth shot, another save by Chopper, and Lewis can't get on the rebound, and Flaberdeen are coming forward. Brad now in front of goals, the shot, and it's a save there by Paul. Oh, what a fantastic run between these two teams just now. It's going back and forth, end to end, and while Flaberdeen have the lead, it could be anybody's. Gareth now looking for options, sees Lewis now out of goals, saved there by Chopper. Gareth with the chest, Gareth with the shot! Oh, brilliant! If you thought Jordan's shot from distance was good, that is sublime there from Gareth. Almost a replica of the chest control that Rob did last week for Scrandinavia. Comes down with the chest, lets it bounce once, smashes it on the half volley. Absolute precision on that finish there from Gareth. I can't even get my words out. It was that spectacular. And unfortunately for Flaberdeen, it's now 5-4, which means that on aggregate, Parmesan have the lead in this game just by 1. There's still everything to play for, but will this galvanise Parmesan, or can Flaberdeen come back into this? The ball is bobbing around in the Flaberdeen defence, and as Johnny tried to get that ball into control, Burnley quickly got back and managed to flick it away from Johnny, allowing Paul in goals for Parmesan to pick it up. Paul now in the Parmesan defence battling with Gareth, but Gareth has won the ball and finds Burnley there. A lovely 1-2 between the two players. Gareth coming on through. Oh, and a great save by Chopper, and another save by Chopper. After a great save there by Gareth, he managed to block Burnley, puts Brad through. A great save there by Paul as well. The goalkeepers are definitely earning their wages in this game. Gareth now with another shot, and another save by Chopper, and Paul manages to get in front of Gareth's shot there to ensure it goes over. Quick roll out, and Flaberdeen on the attack now. Jordan with a shot. Great save there by Paul once again with the foot, but the ball is back out. Finds Johnny in front of goals, and there's the goal for Johnny that makes sure that Flaberdeen are finding themselves back into an equal position. They are no longer behind on aggregate, even though on the pitch They're winning 6-4. Remember the sub-penalty that they will have. Unlucky for Paul after some great saves there, but Johnny with a lovely finish after a great through ball from Jordan. Fantastic team goal there for Flaberdeen. But this is the position that they'll be delighted to be in. They have opportunity to walk away with points from this game, be it a draw or if they can push on to get the win. Brad now battling with Baz and the ball from Burnley across the box. Not sure what Brad's waving at there, but Parmesan are on the attack with all four up, and Richie puts Flaberdeen to the sword. You could see the entire team coming forward. Their four-man attack. They've got two in defence, Flaberdeen. There's too many Parmesan players there for them to stop. The goal there from Richie makes it 6-5 on the pitch, and Parmesan in the position with the aggregate score to walk away with the points. But can Flaberdeen get a last-minute equaliser in the aggregate for this? They will be pleased with the on-pitch performance, but they know it will be for nothing in terms of league if they do not get this extra goal. Jordan trying to break through. You can see now Parmesan have went from a four-man attack to a four-man defensive wall. I say that Ryan in the screen there proves that it's only a three-man defensive wall, so I can't count the players where they are. And the ball quickly out there trying to find the counter-attack from Richie. Chopper has it! Oh, and Chopper shoots wide there, and Paul can pick that ball up and restart for Parmesan. Burnley now collecting that ball from the goalkeeper, looking for Baz on the outside. Baz now near the corner of Flaberdeen's defence. Jordan picks up that ball, finding Chopper, but actually gets it to Johnny in the counter. Chopper moving forward, Johnny electing to play it to Jordan. Jordan across the goal. Oh, and if that had ran across the goal further, if Paul hadn't put that foot out, Chopper could have been in for the equalising goal. Johnny coming on through, but Ryan gets an important touch there to play it wide. Chopper now with that ball, looking for, trying to get through actually. Thought he was going to look for the pass, but he tries to run on through the players, loses the possession. Johnny's picking it up. Jordan has the ball now, and into the dying moments of the game. Chopper now with the ball, tries to back heel to Jordan. It doesn't come off Jordan, and the shot's blocked. And at any moment now, the referee is going to blow the whistle, and it looks like it's going to be 6-5 to Flaberdeen. Second game of Week 8 sees Scrandinavia versus Flaberdeen. Flaberdeen in blue, Scandinavia in red, and Flaberdeen have taken 2 sub-penalties for this game, so they will start on a -3 score in the aggregate. Early on, Johnny battling with Kev, trying to play the ball through to Lewis, who's on loan from Parmesan, and Lewis clearly touching the ball in the box there, allows Scrandinavia to restart the attack. Rob now playing it up to Kev. Kev bursting forward, Kev with a shot, great save there by Brad to deny Kev an early goal. Stephen now with the ball, trying to shoot, but it's blocked by Lewis there. Stephen looking for options now, looking for support, sees James on the other side, plays it across, and the ball there trying to get to Rob. Johnny's got it, but 2 Scandinavian players running back, closing off. Johnny's hands are waving there. I think he's trying to claim for a foul, but didn't look like that from here. It looked like a very good challenge there. Paul now playing it up to Lewis, and the loose ball there finds Kev almost, but Richie wins it back now, and Flaberdeen on the attack. Richie making some space. Richie with a shot, closing down from Stephen and Rob, and Stephen will see that ball back to Cal in goals. Rolled out quickly to Stephen on the counter for Scandinavia now, trying to play it through Johnny's legs to Rob, but it's not been successful there by Stephen, and the ball is intercepted by Kev. Kev going past Johnny. Kev with a shot. Kev with the opening goal for Scrandinavia. They will know that if they're able to win all their games this evening, Scrandinavia, that they can put their name on the Season 2 title due to the earlier score. And they are starting off brilliantly already. Hungry, looking for goals, and looking attacking. Can Flaberdeen reply in this game at all, or will they be overcome with the pressure that they need to get the win here to stop Scandinavia? Kev now battling with Lewis. Rob there with the ball, and just wide there, I think, with the shot. Rob now battling with Lewis in the corner, and a great save there by Brad as the ball flashed across the goal there. James now for Scandinavia, picking up the ball, trying to play it up the line to Stephen. Does it successfully. Johnny comes across, applying some pressure. Plays it back to James. James now trying to find Rob, but Richie intercepts that ball. Richie finding Paul. Paul trying to play it back to Johnny. Johnny now taking the shot, and a good save there by Cal with the feet. Richie picks up that ball after the save, looks to play Johnny, but Johnny wants to give it back and Richie takes the shot and it's blocked. You feel Flaberdeen need to be a little bit more clinical with their movement and finishing. Rob there showing Flaberdeen how it's done though, as I'm talking about clinical finishing. That brilliant ball through to Rob, then finishing it off perfectly. Lets that ball run across, right foot, just dinks it into the corner and gets a second goal for Scrandinavia. 2-0 now on the pitch and it's 2-3 in aggregate. 5 goal difference for Flaberdeen to overcome now. It's becoming, even early on in this game, a very tricky task to do. Kev bringing that ball down, lovely there, trying to play it through to Stephen, but the interception is there. Ball comes out to Richie. Richie taking that ball on the turn, getting it into the corner. James is there applying pressure, but Richie gets away with it, and Johnny takes the shot there and it's blocked down. Brad quickly rolling the ball out from the goal, but it's been lost, and Kev to Rob, and Rob once again showing Flaberdeen the impact that you can have with clinical and direct finishing there. The ball quickly played it to Paul. Paul, sensing the danger, tries to get rid of it quickly, but gets it to Kev, and Kev dinks a lovely ball for Rob to smash into the bottom corner, leaving Brad no chance of saving that. And it's 3-0 now for Scandinavia, and you do feel like this is now a mountain for Flaberdeen. They really need to get a goal and soon to galvanise them. But it doesn't look like it might be coming. But you never know in this match. Still plenty of time. Still early on. But the Scandinavia team just looks relentless. Richie now playing the ball through Chopper to find Jordan. Jordan 1-on-1 with Greg. And Jordan's beating Greg. And a good save there for Cal. And oh, lucky deflection there. Chopper almost scored an own goal. That would be exactly what Flaberdeen would need. Stephen now playing the ball out to Chopper, but Chopper's left it and Stephen's picked up his own pass to Chopper, and Chopper can't get that ball under control and can get the goal from the opportunity there. Greg picking up the ball in the Scandinavia half, plays it to Stephen, finds Kev. Kev with a shot, lovely finish there from Kev, and that's 4-0 now for Scandinavia. They have really put Flaberdeen defence to the sword, and they have come up trumps. Lovely ball from Stephen to Kev. Kev taking that shot in the half volley, hits it nice and lightly so it can take the bounce as the advantage and just bobbles past Paul in goals there for the 4th goal. Flaberdeen now, you really got to feel for them. They have a huge task with the aggregate score, but it's even getting worse with the pitch score as Stephen takes the shot and Brad blocks it there. Stephen picking up the loose ball once again. And a lovely back heel finding Greg in defence there. And Greg will play it back to Cal in goals to restart once again. Johnny now for Flaberdeen coming forward with the ball. Greg hounding him down. Finds Jordan in space on the wing. Jordan with a shot. Good save there by Cal. And manages to collect it as it comes down. No bounce advantage for Flaberdeen there. Greg trying to play the back heel through to Stephen, but it's been blocked. Greg still the ball. Oh, and a poor pass there by Greg. Brad with the shot. Brad with the goal. And Scandinavia have caused their own problems there, you have to say. Having the ball in their defence and looked like it was under control there. Greg trying to be clever with the pass through. Had the goalkeeper on as well. He's just unfortunately made the wrong pass there, and also had Kev in defence there as well. It's just what happens, and they've let the goal in, and that's 4-1 to Scandinavia now. But Flaberdeen have now got their taste of a goal, and can they get another? Jordan to Brad. Jordan with a shot, and a save there by Cal. Cal now looking for options, and it's a poor roll out there, and Richie's managed to pick it up, but he's backheeled it to Johnny. But now Johnny's found Brad. Brad with a shot. Brad with 2 goals now. 4-2 to Scandinavia, and both goals you would have to say are done by poor decision making from Scandinavia in defence. They've become a little bit lazy with this high advantage that they've had with the 4 goals, and they've let 2 in quickly in concession from poor defending there. Scandinavia really need to get themselves together, otherwise they are going to end up conceding more goals, and all the hard work will be for nothing. They're gifting Flaberdeen the opportunity back into this game. Chopper now with the ball up against Johnny. Chopper does get away, tries to find Kev, does find Kev, and Jordan goes to chase that down off of Greg, and that's a poor pass there to find Brad. Brad playing it through to Jordan. Will they be punished? No. Luckily enough, Stephen comes in and is able to stop it now. Greg coming forward with the ball, looking for options, tries to play it through, does find Chopper. Chopper battling there, but can't get the ball through both players, and it's in the goalkeeper's hands. Johnny now finding Richie. Richie playing it through to Jordan, and the shot just wide. Richie with a little touch. Oh, and Cal has made the mistake there, and goals. Disaster for Scrandinavia there. A tame shot there by Richie, and it looked like Cal was going to be able to kick that one clear out the goals, but it rolls over his feet and goes in. Kev with a little touch there on Richie's shot to take away the power, and Cal will be kicking himself there, thinking that he had that one at his feet that he could have cleared, but it's just bobbled away from him and gone in, and it's now 4-3 to Scrandinavia from 4-0 up. They have conceded 3 goals and gifted Flaberdeen an opportunity back into this game. Bear in mind, there is the -2 on the aggregate for Flaberdeen, but this is exactly what Flaberdeen needed to do, is reply quickly and reply plentifully. And that is a good save there from Greg, and goes from Richie. And once again, another save by Greg to stop Johnny. James now coming forward for Scandinavia, takes a shot, but Jordan blocks it. Jordan wins that ball in his own half in front of James, is now looking to try and get by. Manages to do a lovely ball round the back, taking on Cal. Referee getting in the way and blocking that, and it looks like it's going to go back to the goalkeeper, seeing as Jordan has been able to take an advantage with the referee blocking it. Rob now trying to play the ball up to Cal, but Johnny gets a good interception there to stop the opportunity, but Cal still has the ball, trying to take on Jordan, and Jordan manages to get in front of Cal to get to the ball first. Johnny now, after the pass from Brad, and the pass here from Johnny to Richie is just behind Richie there, so Richie has to go and collect the ball and stop that counter. Interception there by Chopper, finds Cal, Cal with the shot, oh, and Paul can't get a touch on it. Chopper with a shot, and Paul manages to get the save on it now, and here come Flaberdeen on the counter. Johnny coming forward, great ball to Brad, Brad with the shot, Brad with the goal, 4-all in this game, unbelievable. Scandinavia, we're 4-0 up. It's now 4-all. They've conceded 4 goals. Their defence has fallen apart, and Flaberdeen have taken advantage. Johnny there, coming forward. Rob tries to step up to try and block, but there is an open space behind. James not marking Brad. Brad in space, and Brad puts it into the back of the net to make it 4-all. Unbelievable stuff in this game. When you thought Flaberdeen were down and out, they've managed to get 4 goals, so they're only 2 goals behind now on aggregate. Can Scandinavia collect themselves? Their lead is toppling apart here. Kev and Stephen playing the ball between each other for good possession, and the ball up finds Stephen eventually after bobbing around with a couple of players. Rob looking to try and give a little bit of support to Stephen here, and Stephen's battling away with Jordan in the corner. Can he come out on top? Hard to tell with the ref where he's standing. Stephen there, we can see now, trying to get past Jordan, and Richie picks up that ball and gives it back to Paul in goals. Paul now plays it out to Brad, trying to play it through to Richie, but doesn't quite get there. Jordan picks it up. Brad's in space, and he's shouting for it. You can see those hands in the air there. Brad trying to find Richie. Richie now. What can he do? Richie gets a little bit of a stamp there from Chopper. Chopper holding his hands up in apology, and the ball plays back to Johnny. Richie tries to play it to Johnny, but it's been intercepted by Stephen, and Kev's picked it up. Stephen with the ball, plays it across to Chopper. Chopper trying to get a touch, and he can't. Jordan coming across, closing down, puts the pressure on, and Chopper can't get a good touch on it. Then there's a battle in the corner there. Chopper getting the ball out of there, and Richie now has it. Richie looking to come forward for Flaberdeen. Brad is in space in their defence, playing it across the box, plays it through the middle to Johnny. Johnny finding Jordan, good play by Flaberdeen, great save there by Greg. The ball is bounced out and is going up the other end of the pitch, and there's been a stop. Now off screen, Greg actually has an injury to his knee, and so the game was stopped there by the ref, and Chopper is now replaced in goals, and as Greg has come off the pitch. Johnny now looking to switch the play up, but it finds Rob. Rob backheeling it to Kev. Kev with the shot, and it's blocked. Second shot for Kev, and the backheel goes in, and Scandinavia have finally replied after a concession of goals they have conceded. They have managed to galvanise and take advantage to be able to get another goal and put their lead back into place. Kev there, 2 opportunities there, Jordan blocking the first one, and then the ball bombing out, and Kev, lovely backheel finish past Paul in goals to make it 5-4 to Scandinavia. Jordan coming forward with the ball now, battling with Rob, and off screen here, Rob and Jordan battling up against the fences, and I think Rob's maybe come off a little bit worse there. Cal trying to play the ball forward. Johnny has intercepted Jordan with a shot. It is deflected, and it is in the feet of Chopper in goals. Quick roll to Rob now, sitting back. Cal playing it to Stephen. Stephen Taking the shot. Good save there by Paul. But the ball is back out. Stephen has it at his feet and he's looking for options here. Plays it across. Cal lets it roll, but Jordan picks up. Jordan with a shot. And into the bottom corner. Fantastic finish there by Jordan. And brings the game back to all square on the pitch. Stephen taking the shot there. Paul pushing it onto the post. Great goalkeeping there by Paul. The ball bounces out to Stephen in the corner. Stephen then tries to play it across. Richie blocks that shot. And then as he tries to play it across goal, Jordan picks up that ball. And then literally from his own half, first time here, you can see lining up for it, strikes it. Brilliant precision. Chopper can't get down to it. I think the ball went through Rob's legs and Chopper's seen it late from there and can't get down. But fantastic shot from Jordan and straight from kickoff. Kev looking to try and get a goal in place, but it is rebounded and Flaberdeen pick it up. Long ball out to Richie there from Johnny, but it's read well by Stephen. Cal playing it up to Rob. Rob battling with Jordan once again. Rob on the turn. Rob with the shot and it just goes wide there. Brad now with the ball. Playing it across to Jordan. The ball's bobbing about, but he manages to get it back to his goalkeeper. Paul now looking to see if he can start another attack. This game is 5-all on the pitch. Flaberdeen still 2 goals behind on aggregate, but they have a chance. Stephen's picked up the ball now. Stephen plays it to Rob, and Rob finishes that goal off to put Scandinavia back in the lead, 6-5. Paul tried to play that ball long up, but couldn't make it there. Stephen intercepts. We miss a little bit of the action there, but you can see just there on the slow motion that Stephen managed to play the ball to Rob, and Rob, right in front of goal, slots it past Paul and makes it 6-5 to Scandinavia. Jordan, long ball up. It looks like that might have bounced off the post after it took a bit of deflection there. So unlucky there by Jordan. That shot could have gone in and could have been an instant equaliser. Another ranged shot from Jordan. Rob now in the corner, battling away, looking to try and maybe get one last chance for Scandinavia. But he's holding on to the ball, retaining well in the last moments of the game. And the game is going to end 6-5 to Scandinavia. Final game of week 8, and before we even get started, the camera has missed kickoff, in which Stephen has had the kickoff directly into the sore parts. So the game will start essentially from the Scandinavia goalkeeper. Scandinavia playing in red, Parmesan Belgrade in white, and Chopper in goals there looking for options, looking to roll it out, and it's good to see Stephen back on his feet, fully recovered after what was a powerful square shot into the privates. Gareth early on with a shot that just goes wide, and Baz picking up the loose ball, playing it back to Lewis, captain of Parmesan. James intercepting well in front of Gareth, and the ball bounces around. Penny now picking up that ball, and James playing it back to captain in goals. A little note for this: if Scandinavia can win this game due to results elsewhere, they will secure the Season 2 league title. So this is a must win for Parmesan to stop that, and a great save there early on from Chopper against Gareth there. James coming forward now for Scandinavia. Cal trying to get on the end of that pass, and Lewis picks up that ball, and Cal has it. It hasn't quite got back to keeper, but now Stephen has taken it off a Baz. Stephen plays it down with a shot. An early goal for Scandinavia to send them on their way. It is not the start that Parmesan Belgrade need in this match, but Scandinavia will be delighted. An early goal, 1-0 for Scandinavia. No sub-penalties in this game. Both teams fielding strong teams this week, and so the on-field result will not be unchanged in terms of the final result. So 1 goal lead only for Scandinavia just now. James coming forward, and the shot is blocked there by the Parmesan Belgrade defence. Ball bounces up to Penny, battling here with Kev. Kev getting that ball away from Penny and plays it back to the goalkeeper. Chopper looking for options to roll it out quickly. See Stephen. A lovely turn there by Stephen against Gareth. Stephen on through, and just there in the corner, Stephen gets the goal and puts Scandinavia 2-0 up. Scandinavia know exactly what's on the line in this game, and they are looking to secure their title early in this game. Lovely turn there by Stephen. Gareth coming across, trying to challenge with Stephen, and Stephen just gets that clinical touch to put it in the corner. Unlucky there from Gareth, who was doing some great battling there with Stephen. But that turn was just sublime. Nothing Gareth could do about that. Baz with the ball now in the Scandinavia defence with long ball up. James wins it, tries to play it off the boards. Cal picks up and rolls it back to Chopper in goals. Chopper rolling it out to Kev. Kev looking to come forward, gets past Penny, gets past Baz, takes a shot. Oh, what a goal by Kev there. Gets past 2 Parmesan players and then smashes it into the net, and that puts Scrandinavia 3-0 up. Quick roll out by Chopper to the feet of Kev, gets past Penny. Baz comes in for an interception, Kev takes it away, and as Gareth comes forward, Kev lines up the shot and smashes it into the bottom corner, and putting Scandinavia 3-0 up quickly. A quick kick-off there by Parmesan, a little bit of frustration you feel from the team there, and Scandinavia have managed to pick up that ball very quickly again from kick-off. James electing to keep it safe and playing it back to the keeper. Quick roll out again to the feet of Kev. Kev turns shot, and a good save there by Paul. Unsure where it is. Stephen picks up the ball, but it's been blocked there. Another save, and it ends back into the Parmesan goalkeeper's hands. Penny, Kinkal, battling now, out on the wing. Ball back to Baz, back to Penny. Penny back healing for Baz. Baz looks like he does get on the end of that ball, and Chopper down early to take the saves that comes across the box. Roll out to Stephen, to Kev. Kev with a shot, it bounced off a Paul. Looked like that was actually about to go in, but actually it went behind the goal. Gareth now coming forward for Parmesan, but a bad ball there. Lewis can't get on the end of it, and the ball finds James in space. James with the shot, great save there by Paul. Little nick there, taking it round the post, and James comes off the pitch whilst the game is still in play. So Parmesan are playing with a man advantage just now. Gareth coming forward. Gareth with the shot. Oh, brilliant finish by Gareth there. He's been doing that all evening. Lovely shots there for Parmesan. And it brings the score to 3-1 now for Scrandinavia. Good ball from Lewis to find Gareth in the middle of the pitch. Gareth looking to play it through, but realises Kev is closing them down. Rolls it over, manages to get round Kev, and then takes a shot with the left foot. And Chopper can't get down to save that. Fantastic finish. 3-1 now for Scandinavia. Parmesan finally have a goal in this game. They sent them on their way, and straight from kickoff, Kev hitting the post and the ball ricochets all the way back to the goalkeeper. Would have been impressive stuff if the ball had went in either goal there, but hasn't, and Scandinavia look to come forward once again. Rob to Stephen. Cal with the ball at the feet. Cal with the shot, and it's blocked by Paul, who's now out of goals and outfield for Parmesan. Rob battling with Paul. Lovely back heel by Rob to Cal. Cal coming forward. Finds Stephen. Stephen plays it across to Cal. Cal with a shot. And it's in! Ryan for Parmesan is claiming it's in the box. I think Penny as well. Or maybe he's highlighting for substitution. There's a little bit of confusion there. We'll have a look on the replay. Cal coming forward. Lovely ball to Stephen. Stephen then electing to play it across the box there. And Cal the shot. Looks like it was out of the box. We'll maybe have a little look at that. Yeah, ball is out the box there. Easy goal. Good decision there from the ref once again to allow the goal to stand. And the celebration and relief from Cal there. 4-1 now to Scrandinavia. And they have replied well to that goal from Gareth just before there. Paul coming forward now. Parmesan looking to try and get back into this game. Remember, this is a must win for them to stop Scandinavia getting the title. And Stephen has picked up the ball with an interception. Plays it across to Kev. Kev with the shot. Baz doing a great block in there on the save, and Kev has managed to get it into the goal after numerous chances there. Unlucky for Baz, who was doing some great goalkeeping there. Kev looked to place that into the corner. Baz's foot there stopped it. The ball can't get under control. Ryan comes in to help, but Kev is just too powerful, manages to skip over, get to the ball first and slot it in, and Baz is frustrated, and you feel for him after the initial saves. Did a great work to stop Kev there, but just couldn't stop all the opportunities that Kev was given on a plate to put that in the net. Ryan now for Parmesan up in the Scandinavia half, looking to try and get out of this corner and for some help. Finds Paul. Paul switches the ball across to Gareth. Stephen there trying to apply some pressure. Gareth's shot is high and wide, and Cal will pick up that ball after bouncing off the net. But Paul's intercepted well and tries to find Ryan, but Ryan can't make the pass connect. Paul still picks up the ball though and looks to come across into the middle of the pitch. Richie now has it. Cal still applying the pressure on that wing as Richie comes forward. Sees Ryan in space. Ryan goes to get the ball in the corner. Is managing to get out the corner with the ball as well. Looks to play it in the middle, but Stephen's read that and intercepted, and he's away from Paul. Stephen coming in. Kev's up with support. Stephen plays it to Kev. Oh, and that's just beautiful finishing there from Kev. Lovely deft touch on that. Excellent ball from Stephen to place it right into the path of Kev. And Kev, just with the slightest of touches, manages to slot it past Baz. You can see brilliant ball across there. And Kev, in front of that ball, just touches it into the goal and past Baz, who is standing there hapless and can't do anything to stop it. 6-1 now to Scrandinavia, and they're beginning to run away with the game with this 5-goal advantage. Lewis there for Parmesan, trying to switch the ball up to Baz. Baz getting it to Richie. Chopper comes across and manages to win it off of Richie. Coming forward now. Penny does a good job there. Oh, I think that's just a coming together. I don't think that's a repeat from last week there. No whistle blowing, so Parmesan play on. But Chopper coming forward there, hit the ball too hard, can't reach up with it, and I think just a coming together there. Everything looks fine between the two of them now. Stephen trying to backheel it to Chopper, and Lewis gets in front of that ball just in time to stop the opportunity there. Ball back with Stephen. He's in the corner. Penny's coming across to apply some pressure and close down Stephen. Stephen tries to play it across. Good save there from Ryan. Oh, and the James' shot just rolled onto the post there and bounces out. James trying to bring the ball forward again, but Lewis gets an interception. Ball finds Kev back in defence. Through the Chopper. Bit of a heavy touch, and Richie gets across. Oh, Richie gets across to intercept and accidentally lines up Stephen in front of goals. And it's another goal for Scrandinavia. Chopper with a heavy touch trying to cut it inside. Richie came across, gets a little touch on it, and the ball cruelly lands perfectly for Stephen to get it on the half volley. Unbelievable. And Chopper giving a bit of sympathy there to Richie for it, considering that the interception was ideal to stop Chopper, but not ideal in the way it landed. Rob there with the block on Richie. 7-1 to Scandinavia now, and they're coming forward. Cal making it 8-1 to Scandinavia. Relentless stuff. Just as soon as Rob has stopped Richie's shot up in the Scandinavia goal, 3 of them coming forward, 3-on-1. Kev plays that ball to Cal, and Cal with a lovely finish, curling into the corner, and Ryan is wrong-footed and can't stop it now. 8-1 is the score, and Scandinavia are running away with it. And can this be the defining moment for Scandinavia, with a thumping win over Parmesan to be securing the title? Chopper getting past Penny, takes the shot off the post, the rebound there, trying to play it across. Lewis with a nice behind him touch on the ball to get away. It was going to say back heel, but not quite right. And Kev plays it back to Rob for safety. Rob now looking to roll it out quickly to Chopper. Chopper trying to turn on the ball, trying to get past Baz. Does get past Baz, trying to play it across to James. James the shot. Good save there by Ryan. After Chopper getting past, and Richie has it 1-on-1. And he manages to hit it at Rob, and Rob with a save. James now with an opportunity to have a shot, and the ball goes wide. They are going end to end here in this game. Baz trying to play it up. Look, maybe a bit of a handball there, but it's not been blown by the ref. James now winning that ball to Chopper. Chopper trying to get past Richie and Penny and can't. Richie now has the opportunities. 2v1, but Chopper comes back and gets that ball in front of Penny there. Cal now in the Parmesan half. Takes a shot, good save by Ryan. The ball is loose. Lewis tries to win it and does. Gets it to Penny. Lovely heel pass there from Penny to Richie. Great save there by Rob. But it looks like that ankle injury from the Flaberdeen game is starting to flare up for Rob now. He may have to come off soon. Cal playing the ball through the Chopper. Chopper! Oh, and it just goes wide there from Chopper. He's having no luck today. Chopper battling with Baz. Looking for a shot off the post. The goal is just not allowing him to score today. Baz plays it to Lewis. Lewis back to Baz, and the ball bounces off Baz and is gone down the wing. Lewis tries again. Long ball up, this time to Richie, and the ball goes straight on through to Rob in goals. Rob quickly rolls it out to Kev. Kev with a touch. Kev with a fantastic finish there. You have to give your hats off to Rob there, who could see Kev's position and did a fantastic roll out there. Whips that ball all the way up. It rolls right through the centre. Nobody marking Kev. And Kev, just with the littlest of touches on that ball, puts it into the back of the net. And it's 9-1 now to Scandinavia. And there has to be a point where we just start calling this game as Scandinavia's and accept the fact that they will be winning this title for Season 2. Penny and Chopper battling once again, but Penny comes out on top with the ball, tries to roll past Chopper, but Chopper standing firm there. Back heel to Richie. Richie gets it back to Penny and the ball is lost, and here comes Kev. Kev plays it across to James, bearing down on goal. James Looking for options now, plays at the Chopper. The Chopper can't get that ball under control, and Richie gets across. And now Parmesan have the opportunity to come forward. Gareth tries to play it across, but Cal defends. Ball at Richie's feet. Richie shoots, and Richie scores to get another goal back for Parmesan and to reduce the goal deficit between the two teams. 9-2 now, and Lewis picking up that loose ball, playing it up to Richie. Richie in front of goal, manages to get the ball under control, and the relief there from Richie that he's been able to stick in the back of the net. Quick kick off from Scandinavia. Oh, and a quick goal there from Chopper, or is it? The referee's blowing. I think he says it's in the box. Doesn't look like it's in the box there. Looks like that goal should have stand, and Chopper will be absolutely raging. We can even see from the second foot planted, he's still not in the box. And that is a harsh call for Chopper. And here comes Kev with interception. Well, Kev has just done a carbon copy of what Chopper's just done a moment ago, but the referee has allowed this one to go and makes it 10-2 with Kev getting the goal added to his name. Credit to Kev for closing down on Lewis. Similar position, you have to say, between the two, the non-goal and the actual goal, apologies there, rather than the two goals. But it stands, the referees allowed one and disallowed another, and it's 10-2 to Scandinavia. A huge win this is going to be for Scandinavia, unless Parmesan can do something. And as I'm talking there, the cameraman manages to catch the tail end of another goal for Kev. Gareth with the ball, tries to play it, bounce off a Cal, and what we can only assume is that the rebound has landed at Kev's feet, and Kev has smashed it into the goal there to make it 11-2. Absolute mauling from Scandinavia here. And Parmesan will just be trying to see it through to the end of the game without conceding any more goals and hoping that final whistle comes soon. Chopper coming forward, plays it across to Kev. Kev to find James. James looking for options, tries to play it across the goal, and it lands at Gareth's feet. Gareth coming on the counter-attack now, plays it to Richie. Richie now lets the ball bounce off the boards, plays it back to Gareth, middle of pitch. Chopper coming across, manages to get a touch on it, and Rob can collect that. Ryan playing it out for Parmesan to Penny as Stephen comes on the pitch for Scandinavia. Richie ends up touching that ball as it goes into the box, and so the referee blows it to go back to the goalkeeper. Gareth now coming across. Cal is following suit. There is only short amounts left of this game, but still time for a couple of goals potentially. Gareth with the half volley just goes wide. Richie now shoots just wide now, and Rob lands on that ball. And Scandinavia, even though they have the large winning advantage, they are ball watching at this point. James now winning that ball for Scandinavia in the Parmesan half, but it's saved. And then Paul comes across with Parmesan to intercept the ball to stop Stephen getting an opportunity in front of goal. Penny now has the ball upfield. Kev closing down. Penny plays it back to Lewis. Gareth. Can Parmesan here get a last minute opportunity? Paul with the touch, and yes! Looks like Parmesan have got a goal here to reduce the difference and to reduce the goal difference in this game. Gareth there with some lovely footwork there, dazzling James. Sees the run of Paul, plays it across. Paul just gets that touch. Cal there trying to claim that Paul was in the box, but you can see there, Paul touches it just outside. And that is the end of the match. 11-3 to Scandinavia, and they win the season title. Looking at the classified results for the matches that have been played: Flaberdeen 4, Parmesan 5, Scandinavia 6, Flaberdeen 2, and Parmesan 3, Scandinavia 11. Looking at the league now, we can see that Scandinavia have indeed landed themselves the title for Season 2. Congratulations to the team. Parmesan have closed that gap to Flaberdeen, so before the end of the season they have a chance to go second. Congratulations for Scandinavia for winning Season 2, back-to-back title winners. Everybody is looking with keen interest to see what they can do next season. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland, Aberdeen area and want to take part, please check out our website fatfives.football and feel free to fill out the registration form. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to ensure you get notified when new videos are released.